Hi, I'm Victoria, the creator and owner of Sage and Soul Budget Company. It's a small business built around intentional budgeting, grounding habits, and financial clarity. Every view, every share, and every purchase directly supports this dream, and I'm incredibly grateful for each and every one of you for joining in. Let's go ahead and get started with this video. This video is going to be around family birthdays. So this section is what I always keep updated in my planner. It might be seems small, but writing down everybody's birthdays in a place where it helps me stay prepared, budget ahead of time, and make sure that no one feels forgotten. At the start of every month, I quickly check out whose birthday is coming up and jot it down. And if I can, write a simple plan next to their name. It doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be over the top. What matters most is the thought behind it. So, as you guys may already know if you're following me, I have a very large family. So, I have taken upon myself to be the one who announces birthdays in our group chat. So, to keep myself organized and to help others keep organized, I have literally wrote down everybody's name and their birthdays. So I'm just going to show you. It started out in literally a spiral notebook. Like I literally just wrote down everybody's name in a spiral notebook, and then their birthdays, and then it gradually turned into this, which was updated in 23. Kind of did my own little thing here. January, everybody's birthdays. Kind of got over to the side. We've got a pretty large family, and then that gradually changed into a 2-pager of everybody's birthdays, and then I had to do post-its to add more. And so needless to say, we have a very large family. So with that, I went ahead last night and I went and opened my Google Docs and I just started typing everybody's name, their birthdays, years they were born, and I even went as far as putting in addresses. The reason why I put addresses in is for family members who live far away. I do like to keep things meaningful but affordable, so maybe like a handwritten card or a personal note is always special. So when you can send them a small care package, maybe with their favorite candies or treats or snacks or even a gift card, it's just makes them feel included. So another great idea to inexpensively is to maybe record a short birthday video and just schedule it for the video to go out on their morning of their birthday, so they still feel celebrated even from a distance on there. So little gestures always go a long way, and it helps keep birthdays stress-free, and it also helps stay on a budget while still showing love to the people who matter the most in our family. So again, this is literally a list of everybody. And I'm actually still missing birthdays. So as I'm going through, I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed this niece, I missed this nephew, I missed this cousin. So I am going through and just double checking to make sure I have everybody. Currently right now on my list, I have about 67 names. And like I said, I am missing a couple of people. So I will go back, ask their moms for their birthdays, so I can get them on the list, so we can include them. So I'm gonna go back through here real quick, and I know that I missed a couple on my planner. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here. You may or may not be able to see that from the side, but I can, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it right there since it has their birthdays on it. And then we will go through. So this is my monthly calendar, or planner, so to say. So we are in February, so I went ahead and I have already put names in. It helps me so that at the beginning of the month I don't have to worry about it. So I do keep track on it. I do verify them just to make sure I don't miss anybody, new birthdays, anything like that happens. So for instance, February 4th, we got a brand new baby Cedar. Welcome to the world. Yay, we're so excited. He was 5 pounds 7 ounces, just a little guy, but he is adorable. Congratulations, Mama Maria, for bringing a beautiful life into this world and into this family. So Cedar's birthday is 2-4. Yolanda is on 2-5. Marissa is 2-6. Bernice is 2-7. Kelton is 2'9", Janisa is 2'14", Francisco is 2'18", Carlos is 2'19", Maria is 2'21". So that wraps up our February birthdays. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 birthdays for February. Again, big family. March, we did Elisa is March 3rd, Consuelo is March 3rd, Juanita is March 13th. Also is Auntie Sylvie is March 13th, so I need to put her in. Carmela is March 14th. Tino is March 22nd, and that is March. So let me go ahead and put Auntie Sylvie in here. Let me go ahead and she is actually our grandma, but she has asked us a long time ago to call her Auntie. Don't think she was ready for that grandma title, as I technically am not. But my sister Juanita, actually her daughter Maria is the one who had baby Cedar on the 4th. So Janie is a new grandma. Woo woo. So as her sister, that is a new cousin for me. However, traditionally, since she's a grandma and I'm her sister, I also am technically grandma. But like Auntie Sylvie, I'm going to keep that auntie title. I'm not ready for grandma status yet. Until my son has a son or a daughter, I'm going to stick with the auntie title, and before I go to grandma title. Not ready for it. I am only 40 years old and not pushing the grandma title. All right, April, let's see. April 13th, we've got Maggie. Okay. Jasmine, perfect. And then we've got Steven on the 15th and Noli on the 30th. Okay, so I'm missing Steve. Go ahead and put him in September. April 15th. So Steve. Okay. Go ahead and I think I'm going to highlight first next time. So a prettier orange, because I don't like the way that it kind of see the difference. It smudges it. So I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, May. All right, May, we've got Chilo on the 19th, Cynthia on the 20th, and my mama, rest her soul, on the 25th. That is all we have for May. May's not really a big birthday month there. And then June, let's see. June, we've got June 24th, which is going to be also. Anna is on the 27th, and Madison is on the 28th. And that is it for June. So this planner only goes to June 2026, which I didn't really notice until I actually got it in, started putting the planner together, and then realized it's only half of the year. So possibly in May, we might be changing planners from one to another, which is pretty sad that it's not going to all be in one binder. However, we will see what's going on. I am creating also new planners as well for my Sage and Soul company, so maybe by then we might have a new budget planner that we can put everything else back in. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I save, again, these birthdays. I go ahead and put it, fold it up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this in my back folder here. That way, if anybody has any questions or anything about birthdays, I already have it readily available. And then at the beginning of each month, I send a text message to my sister chat that I'm in. And I will list everybody's birthdays and the birthday, and then let everybody know, please wish them happy birthdays. And then at the beginning of every month, I send that text out, so everybody kind of keeps it at the top of their head. And then it also gives the opportunity for my sisters to say, oh, hey, wait, you forgot this person. And then we add them to the list, and we get a shout out to them. So then that way we can make sure we include everybody. So that's how I do birthdays in my family. Again, my family is pretty large. Your family might be small. You may keep track of your brothers and sisters, their nieces, their children, or not. So kind of play with it in regards to how you set up your family dynamic. My family dynamic is pretty large. We do try to keep everybody included in our family goings. So that is just how we work our family. So happy birthdays to everyone. I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, please leave them below and I will try to answer them as much as possible. Again, the software that I used for my birthday spreadsheet for this year was just Google Sheets. I like that because then I can access that and update anywhere, not just at home. So again, bye. Have a great day, guys.